Hey everyone, welcome back to Lantern Year 1 of Kingdom Death Monster. Harpoo's persistent campaign. Let's get straight into things, why don't we? Here's the resources that I decided to spend and how I want to spend them. We're gonna get the probably typical rawhide setup. The one hide, make rawhide stuff. Fantastic. I'm gonna pick up my obligatory bone darts since this is a standard campaign and we have White Lion to fight. Never leave home without your darts. I want to make a bone axe because why not? And since I'm making the bone axe, I figured I'm just gonna use this cat eye for monster grease. If we get another cat eye, that's great. Maybe I'll make a circlet then, but I don't want to hold on to it for the time being. And then we're going to use our last endeavor that we had to create a stone noses. Like I said I was probably going to do, because stone noses, they're pretty decent. Alright, let me just set these up and then I'll introduce you guys to our new people. We're going to have the classic rawhide tank already. For the hunt, he can just stick with the founding stone. We're gonna give him the stone noses as well, because the tank is the tank. Give a bone axe to our boy Abel, who has the extra strength. Actually, since he has the extra strength, he doesn't need the bone axe. We're gonna give him the founding stone. We'll give the bone arts to this person and the bone axe to this person. Speaking of which, we're bringing along Jagan, the best old man in all of Fire Emblem. And along with Jagan, we're going to take the original three who went out on the first hunt, so Abel, Kane, and Lena joining us again. As for the rest of everybody, Maid Marth. Gotta have Marth, even though he's not a special kid. I was thinking of waiting, but we're just use Marth now. He'll die and be a nobody, probably. Got Drog, Gordon, Minerva, Lind, Media, Pala, Katria, and Est. I went 6 and 4 for the boy to girl ratio, since girls tend to be slightly more at risk of dying during intimacy. You want to make sure you have your ladies. And then Maria's sitting out on the side here because she has to skip the next hunt. Anyway, we're pretty much ready to go. Let's go fight this level 1 White Lion. Let me put these basic resources back since everything is archived and all that good jazz. Gather my dudes up. And we'll have them go in the order. What is the order? Yeah, Kane, Abel. And then Lena and Jagan last. So this will be the order. I'll just do it like this. This is the event revealer. We have a prowling lion at the moment. He's hunting something else while we're hunting him. So he's going to move away, and look at that. He starts with ground fighting in play. Let me move these dice. So, this is why you get bone darts. Anyway. Nothing else happening with that. Let me leave this one on the side. So I just remember by the end of this hunt. A bell. Marked territory. If anyone has 3+ understanding, my people here, we can realize that it smells like piss and then figure out how to use ammonia. I don't know how that works, but I'm very confident this is a near impossible thing to do in just the prologue fight. So yeah, we can't get that. We get a random hunt event then, so let's do that. We have a 78. Alright, what we got? Dead Great Game Hunter. Alright, we found the corpse. The event reviewer may investigate, and if they do, they gain courage. And if anyone has a whip, they can add 4 to the roll. Yeah, I'll investigate. Or could be a trap. Where's my Rolling die. Investigate. What do you see, Abel? You see a 6? That's a 6. That's a 6. Alright. 5 to 9. His hands are empty if the settlement has cannibalized. Gain 1 random basic resource. If we have graves, gain 1 understanding. None of us died yet! His hands are empty. Alright, but Abel is pretty courageous for doing that, so everyone gives him just a little applause. Not in a chastising way, you know. Our survivors are young yet. Alright, that was the random hunt event of marked territory and Abel's thing. So we got Lena, random event, rolling them 39. This is good adventuring music. Okay, heavy miss. Roll 1d10. If the result's even, we stumble in the right direction. If it's odd, we get turned around and do another hunt event. If the showdown begins in the next space, we would be ambushed. We don't have to worry about that, though. Evens or odds? It's even! We stumble in the right direction. I would have preferred the odd result. Alright. Let's stumble onward. What do you say, Jagan? Random hunt event. 72. Something to pass the time. If we do not have Symposium, ignore this event and roll again on the hunt event table before moving forward. You got it, boss. We don't have anything yet. 83 instead. That's what we really meant to do. We have a flesh monolith. This is 83, right? Okay. 5-sided monolith made of flesh that stretches into the darkness overhead. Alright. The event revealer gains 1 courage and has to investigate. Alright, Jagan. Good job. And boosh! That's a bad investigation roll if I ever saw one, but what happened? Hands and tentacles grasp at you. Spend 1 survival to wriggle away, or treat this result as if you rolled a 1. Well, I see post-traumatic stress and dismembered arm. Yeah. We'll spend the survival on Jagan. Speaking of which, when I departed, I was in a bit of a hurry. We don't gain anything for departing currently. I think I'm fine. I'm gonna mark him up with his stuff. He gained a survival when I departed. I knew I was in a hurry. This is on arrival. Alright. We'll be fine. Everything is as it should be. So we spent the survival. And we meet up with the white lion. We may now start the hunt. I'll just leave the lion there. So lion gets ground fighting. Did not forget. Will not forget. This movement's tough. And we'll wait for the cards to shuffle. I like to, you know, I don't want to break the script or anything. Oh, some acanthus on first year. If I can get some, that'd be great. So I have these cool 3D terrain tiles, and I want to give a shout out to the person who made the 3D terrain tiles because they're pretty cool. The Lonely Tree and the Nightmare Tree look exactly identical. It would have been neat to see some difference there. That's okay. So we're gonna use these cool 3D tiles. I hope they pop a little bit, you know? Just a little more, something extra nice. So we get 2 tall grass, we get 2 acanthus, and a giant stone face. I'll set those up in a second. Let's build the deck first. So 7, 3, 6, and 8. I already fixed that. The 6 and 8. He has ground fighting, which is in here. And which is good, because I can harvest the acanthus and not worry about anything. Alright, 10 card deck. 7 and 3. Shuffled up, shuffled up. So we're ready to go. As far as that's concerned, +2 range for ranged weapons. That's definitely very good. Set up at least 5 spaces away from all board edges. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that is 6 inside. So I'm gonna put this right here, like so. I'll lock it. I'm going to set up a grass right here. I have the lion facing up. He's playing in the ground. I'm gonna put a grass right here. Grass just needs to be 4 spaces away from other tall grass. So what we can do is that, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll offset a grass. We can put it over here. Alright. And then the acanthus plants, just 6 spaces away from the other acanthus plants. So we'll put one there, and we'll put one here. And we're good to go. Let's set up our guys. So, we start 6 spaces away from the white line. I just need to remember. Have everyone up and ready. Who's Bone Darter? Alina is the Bone Darter. So we're gonna have her start over here. 6 spaces, that's perfect. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll just have Jagan here. Doesn't really matter. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'll set up my other 2 like so. Normally I wouldn't be this spread out. But it is the monster's turn. So let's get started on this hunt. Now, for those who don't know, ground fighting, he's on his side with a very dangerous attack. If you enter the zone of death and spend an action, he's gonna attack you first with 2 extra speed and 1 extra damage. Doing it, it's insane. So that's why you want to have bone darts. But he doesn't draw AI while he has this in play, and when a monster is instructed to not draw AI, they simply end their turn. So, he skips his turn essentially. We're gonna have Alina. She just takes a forward step, and then we'll spend an action to move onto any space occupied by this giant stone face. Any of the 6 spaces. We're gonna have her climb up now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7. That's actually 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go. We'll have her as far away from the line as possible. Then we'll have Jagan go next. Which, finish show it off. We have him as the Twilight Knight guy, I think. 3, 4, 5. So we'll get into the grass over here, and Dragon's gonna be like, yo, I see some acanthus on the ground, I'm gonna pick it up. This is good stuff for the rest of the troops. And even though he thought it was good for the rest of the troops, he then thought, this is actually looking really good for me. I'm gonna eat this. Speaking of which, Stone Noses is going to proc. Kane will gain a survival and an insanity for Stone Noses. And I swear there's nothing else to keep track of. What I am going to do though, I'm going to use this evasion token as persistent. Oh right, I need to, there you go. I need to pick everyone up every time we load in. I'll get into my usual habits again soon, don't worry. These 2 evasion tokens I'm going to use just to remind me of the armor. So we have 1 evasion for the armor, and we have 1 evasion for the monster beast. Alright. And let me just pick up everybody else, because yeah, they're not marking their waist. One of the things with the script, it needs you to pick them up. Alright. Jagan went, he ate some grass. Lena went, she got on the thing. We're gonna have Abel go next. He can get over here and pick the other acanthus plant. Good boy, Abel. Good man, good man. We're gonna get some fresh acanthus. on 8+. Get some delicious fresh acanthus. And hopefully we can take that home and turn it into the good stuff, the dried acanthus. Let me leave. We can leave dice over here. We probably won't be over here in this match. Alright, so that was a bell, and then Kane, we're gonna have him come over here. Not in the zone of death, and we're gonna scry the AI deck. Alright, we have Bloody Claw and Power Swat. Now, it would be cool to abuse this, but since these two cards are on top and I have to wound the lion, I would rather get rid of Bloody Claw first. My goal is not to just gain understanding here. Besides, I'm not going to throw a stone at this lion. Saving my stones for more important goals. I've thought of some things I want to achieve that I've not done yet in any of my Kingdom of Death games. Oh yeah, and instead of using the little note card, I switched to an achievements tab for marking our achievements. Anywho, I'll probably, I didn't do it yet, but I'll probably turn the note cards into tabs for the events, just because it saves a lot of space. Like, those note cards aren't big enough, and then I can delete this bag when I get rid of them. But that'll end our turn, so this is the next round. And the lion is still on his back playing. I wonder what he's playing with. I don't know. He's just like, maybe his tail's flopping back and forth. He's like, oh look, survivors. So this is gone. I didn't remove these yet. These get archived. Put them back in the bag. And we're gonna have a bell go. 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to get everybody in range. He doesn't need to be over there. You know what? We'll have a bell here in the grass. Who's the tank? It's King. King is the tank. Alright, so let's actually change plans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, a bell's gonna be over here. Kane is gonna go into the grass over here and not hide. We're gonna leave Jagan back here, and Jagan will hide in the grass. And then I'm gonna end my turn. On the next turn, we'll start fishing for the hit here. So it's been a while since I've used this. I have +2 accuracy. We have the 2 range. Lion skips his turn. So it's the 3rd turn. And we're gonna have Lena throw her bone dart. So we hit on a 5 at the moment. I miss. Not very accurate. She'll get the hang of it. It's a new weapon for her. So we'll just end our turn, skip the round. And then we'll have Lena throw the bone dart again. This is why ground fighting is kinda nice. Kinda not nice. We get a perfect hit, nothing happens with that, and we get the tricep of the beast, and we critically fail. So he's gonna basic action targeting the attacker. That's 1. Is he in range? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can he actually get to her? 8 should be far enough away. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, he can't reach her no matter what. The lion is here, according to the line. But he is not adjacent, thanks to the corner. So, with that, I'm actually going to have Lena spend her movement. 2, 4, 5. We're going to come... There's no reason to go that way. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's lucky she doesn't get attacked. That critical failure. But hey, Giant Stone Face came in handy. We did not cause a wound, so the lion is still going to be skipping turns. Alright, so it's the next round now. We're going to want to set ourselves up. I may end up chasing him away this way, which means we could hide behind Giant Stone Face. Alright, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll have King come closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll leave a bell over here. Actually, I'll leave him in the grass for now. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll put Jagan here. And I'll end my turn. We'll have Lena go into the grass, but I won't attack yet. I'm gonna pass the turn to the next round of combat, and then we'll have Lena attack from the grass. I'll leave her in range, so if she fails again, she deserves to get hit, quite frankly. Got the 7. We hit the fleshy gut, which does have another basic action failure. What does this one say? Target the attacker. Oh, this one has the extra text that swats back. Right. Going for a wound! Alright, a 3 and a 3 is only 6, so we do fail once again. So we're having a hard time wounding him now. This is the scary part, because ground fighting is in play. So the lion will basic action Lena. We're in the tall grass, but the lion is too good for us, so it lands 2 hits anyway. Let's find out where we're at. Foot in the body. Alright, Lena, I will not use her survival for this. We will take the foot, we will take the body. And then, since we haven't moved yet for this turn, we can still move, so we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Most unfortunate. Alright, we'll have a bell move here. We will have Kane come here, and we will have Dragon move down 1. I guess he can stay here. I'll end our turn, and we failed to wound, so the lion is still ground fighting, which means we can just do this and skip the lion's turn. Doesn't draw AI. I'm gonna have Lena get back onto the giant stone face. I think I'll leave her in the middle here. Yeah, I'd actually rather the lion not get on top, so we'll put her in the front. Alright. Now that uses her action, climbing the stone face, so I'll have to pass the turn 1 more time, and then we can try throwing bone darts again. I know she's a healer in the game, so she's really not used to this. That's a miss. Everyone will just sit tight, scratch their heads while they watch this cat play with itself. Lena is having a really hard time. We'll do the same thing. Everyone will sit tight. Lena will throw a bone dart. Critically fail. Everyone else is starting to heckle Lena. Starting to yell at her like, come on girl. The pressure, peer pressure is getting to her. She's not landing her throws. Good thing she has an infinite supply of bone darts. Yeah, now they're making fun of her. Now they're straight up making fun of her. They're like, here, give me the darts, I'll hit the lion instead. I should give her a disorder for this. Alright, 6 will hit thanks to the accuracy bonus, so... Wanting to shut them up because, you know, she is fucking up really bad. She finally hits her target. Will she wound the target? No, she fails to wound again with another 3 roll. This is pretty bad because she failed a strange hand. The lion's gonna come up here. He gets a basic action. Okay, this isn't the one that's +2 damage. I feel bad for Lena right now. Alright, lion gets 2 hits as expected. We have the foot and the body. Guess I should not have given her this weapon. I'll let her take both. So she is now knocked down because of the heavy injury she's taken. Everyone else is just cracking up. I know her life's in danger, but they don't care. They're like, come on, Lena, it's just a white lion. What are you doing? Damn, that's rough to see. Anyway, let me turn the music down a tad. Now I have to bar it really low, but some songs are just not mastered well. Let me get a drink too while I'm at it. Take a sip of my drink, I mean, I'm not like getting up to go get one. Okay. So all that happened, the lion skips his turn. If I hit that button before, it doesn't really matter. I'm just doing it on principle. So Lena gets up, and we're gonna have her move because we want her back on the grass. Everyone else can stay put. That's fine. We'll end their turn. The lion is still ground fighting. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, she's back in the grass now, and tell you what, I'll put her here in the front of the grass. I'm gonna end my turn again. I want her to be able to move. Once she gets rid of this ground fighting, if she gets rid of it, I think Lena's gonna need to hang back. She's already quite injured with 3 failures. Alright, next round Lena's attacking. We have a hit. I was expecting a trap. Okay, this one is a better thing to fail. Come on, Lena! Hey, she finally scores a wound. This lion was just playing. He was probably batting all the darts. Like, she's throwing darts at it, trying to kill it, but the lion is just not caring. Anyway, we caused a wound, so we discard the ground fighting. And this did not fail, so we don't have to worry about that. Now everyone else is free to go in. Let me take another gander at what we've got here. Kane is the tank. Kane is who we want on the top. Bloody Claw is gone. The next thing is the Vicious Claw. So we'll go in with Jagan, because why not? We're gonna have Jagan get right up the backside of this beast. And Jagan can, I'm just thinking, yeah, we'll just bone axe. So, hits on a 5. I don't have any stats. Yeah. It's on the 5 because of the blind spot. We have 1 hit with the big bone axe. Jagan would find just the knee, you know, a safe location. Alright, that's a 2, so that is not a wound. Only a 5, fortunately. Doing pretty bad on the rolls to wound today. A Bell is their tank or Kane? Kane is the tank. Sorry, I always get them confused because they're both the knight characters. We'll have a Bell do some Founding Stone action. Now, a Bell, I believe, has the bonus strength. We just scored 2 hits. Yes, it does have the strength. So, a Temple and the Belly. Let's do this thing. Why not? We'll do the Belly first. Alright, we have a 5 plus 1 plus 1, so it's only a 7. We're still doing really bad. Need a 6 or higher. 6 or higher! Ooh, critical failure. Now it's a Bell's turn. The lion is not pleased with any of these heroes here today. So the lion will basic action a Bell. Alright, we have a 3, we have a 1, that's 2 hits. 2 to the body. You know what, Bell's gonna tank it. 2 to the body, save the survival for now. That's a knockdown. And now Jagan is in the facing. So Jagan is the closest threat facing. And I won't be able to adjust that. Depending on what Kane hits right now. We could send the lion darting forward, which will take out all 3 people. A little risky. So instead, I think I'm gonna have Jagan scry the AI deck. Alright, we have a power swat. It's only 1 dice, does 2 damage though, or a chomp that always hits the head. It's only 1 dice. I think I'd rather be chomped. Either way, I'm probably going to dodge. No, I might take a hit on the head. So we'll let the chomp happen. And I'm gonna have Dragon move back one space. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Alright, it is finally the lion's turn. He's done fighting on the ground. Let me discard this. Alright, so he'll chomp closest threat facing in range. A bell is not a threat, so he's gonna chomp Dragon. And score 4, which is a hit, and it automatically hits the head due to Head Hunter. I will dodge that hit, because I want to move out of the way with everybody. So we'll spend the survival, we'll dodge. And it is the survivor's turn. A bell will stand up since he was knocked down on the survivor's turn. I'm gonna have Lena climb the stone face with her action. We'll have her stay right there. Gonna have a bell move to the side. Actually, we'll have Jagan go first. He has the better weapon. So we'll have Jagan move to the side there and use the bone axe. That is one hit with the bone axe. Okay. Gonna crush some ribs today. That is a critical wound. The force of the blow breaks the white lion's ribs, weakening it. He gets -1 toughness token. Alright. That's a wound, and the bone axe is savage. So the first critical wound it scores, he calls an additional wound. Unless it's impervious. So that definitely helps us catch us up. Why is the chest over here? Chest should be in the discard pile for some reason. Anyway. There was Jagan. Let me mark that he moved. Hey, and Lena went too. She climbed the stone face. Now we'll have a bell get out of the way. I'm gonna have a bell go here and attack the lion with his founding stone. We have one hit. Hitting the brow of the beast. Can we wound? Yes, we can. 6 and 1, and 1 is 8. Oh, we only need to beat 7 now, actually. So we do get a wound, but because we got the wound, the beast is gonna snarl and swat at the attacker, which is actually annoying since he turned around. I had that lined up perfectly for Kane to get in the grass, but... Alright, a bell's gonna suffer brain damage and then take a basic action to the face. Oh man, I saw that one. Rolled over. 2 clear hits at the 9s. We have the head and the foot of a bell. Alright. I'm gonna let him take it, because he won't be a threat if he's knocked down. So we're gonna have a bell get knocked down. These models sometimes aren't the best flippers. We'll bring Kane in. A bell went, Kane's activated. Kane will just founding stone the face of this tiger. I know you shouldn't do this. Actually, you know what? Since he's not a threat, 2, 3, 4. We can go to the side. Let's go to the side instead. And then we'll founding stone this lion. I just called it a tiger. This is a lion. We have a 1, and according to tabletop, a crack is a 9. So that is 1 hit. Remember I said I will abide by tabletop's mighty wisdom. So we hit the femur. Oh, damn. Another critical wound. This time on the femur. Somehow we get a random white line resource for this, and we break his beautiful running muscles, crippling his graceful movement. Let's get our free resource. Oh, nice. Got some white fur. See, this encourages me to actually make a lion set. I think we'll do a K-Tar user in this playthrough, maybe. Alright, maybe a dagger. I don't know, we'll see. So that was everybody. All of my peoples. Let's go to the next round. The lion is feeling quite alert. Alright. And if I knock him down, I will discard alert. Or if someone moves in the zone of death. Okay. Everybody doesn't want to move, which is problematic. Or Kane can move, and he can get the priority target token, which would be good. We've already gone through 10 cards. A lot of the ones that lunge the lion forward or left. So I think there's benefit to triggering this alert now. Well... I need to double check a rule. It might be a really good idea to get. I think priority target is only for pick target, and the lion will still attack the attacker. I'm basically wondering if I get priority, go into the grass, I'll get attacked, and then if Lena gets a bad location again, will it go after the priority target instead? Though actually, let me read this card more. Oh, right. You know, that doesn't happen that way. Because when you get targeted for the attack... When do you lose priority target? Only of AI cards. Okay, that's what I thought. And it's removed when someone else gets it. An effect removes it. Or at the end of the next monster turn, so it wouldn't be removed. But it wouldn't stop her from hitting the thing. I think I'll trigger it, but I'm going to take a risk. We're going to swing with Jagan first. We're going to have the Bone Axe go while he's in the blind spot. Alright, we have 2 hits, because the 5 hits in the blind spot. We do score that glorious main, and then the maw. Well, I may as well try to crit the main. Lantern 10? Close. Very close. Alright, impervious location, no damage still. And the beast maw, another 9, so that'll be a success. We will cause a wound. No failure reaction. Pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna have Kane move. Kane's gonna move 1 space, immediately be stopped. And then gain the priority target token, put it up here above him, and he's gonna suffer a basic action. But it's about time because Kane is our tank, so we'll let him get hit. Just 2 hits despite being in the grass, and it's fucking nice, man. Tiger knows. Tiger knows. He was alert. An alert is discarded. Waist and foot. Alright, we will take both the waist and the foot. No problem. Alright, so that was the alert attack. No worries there. So now that Kane still has an action, I'm gonna have Kane attack the face of the lion. That was just us moving. And we score 1 hit. We get the heal. Not too bad. And we wound the heal. Very nice. Getting really close to the 10s. I suppose that depends. 10's actually not on that side of the dice. Where is it? It's over there. So maybe I'm not close to the 10. Anyway. That is Kane's turn. We still have a Belle and Lena. Should have moved Jagan down so he wouldn't get knocked down, but that's fine. I'll have Lena. We're getting close to the trap. I don't want Lena to get hit. You know what? If she dies, she dies. Actually, I kind of need her for ground fighting. No guts, no glory. Lena, throw a bone dart. Alright, the 4 does not hit. We hit on a 5 because of the +2 accuracy, so we do miss. Then our last character, we'll have a Belle who's up here. We'll get him in the blind spot and we'll have him go. Alright, one more hit. Fuzzy groin. Oh my. You know you wanna. No, you won't. Oh, every time we get the dingy dong. No, seriously, I don't know what it is. It's probably because it gives the lion an increased damage. Also, he's livid now, and Belle is permanently the priority target. I always crit the dick. Get a lion testes, resource, and I'll make sure there's nothing else. I could make a speed strats, man. Frenzy shenanigans. Alright, a Belle has an acanthus, but I might let Belle die, honestly. So, lost ding dong, persistent injury, which means the card's technically over here. +1 damage token, permanent priority target. And we got the lion testes. Alright, good job, Belle. Well, guess what? It is the lion's turn now. So let's see what the lion wants to do. Gonna chomp our priority target. No exceptions. Alright, 1 dice going out. That is a clear hit to a Belle's head. So we'll have to dodge that one because the head's the most lethal location. You know what? I'll hold off. I'll dodge it. I only need to make 1 baby for society principle. I should go for that first, and then we can have someone die. Although I missed out on an item because we don't have death principle yet. If a Belle is meant to survive, he's meant to survive. Alright, that's the lion's turn. He did a chomp. Let's see here. Belle... I definitely want him in the grass then if we're going to keep him around. So here's what we'll do. I'm going to have Kane go first. Kane will attack. Alright, have a 5 and a 3, that's no hits. Which is fine. I'm going to have a Belle go next. So he can get into the grass at the very minimum. And we'll have Jagan go next after that. I'd rather he take the trap card. We hit 1 hit. The straining neck. 8. That is a wound with the axe. I'm really glad we didn't crit it, honestly, because then Lena has to finish. Lena might be the one who dies. We might lose 2 people here. I don't have to throw the bone dart, though. Fuck it, I'm throwing the bone dart. Throwing the bone dart. It's a perfect hit. And we dodged the trap. Hold on, everybody's gone now. I want to try to stay on top of the markers, especially when it gets complicated later. Rolling the wounds, 7 and 3 is a definite wound, so no failure. We get the beast back, and a Belle is definitely probably gonna die when his head gets bitten off here. It is the lion's turn. Last card is chomp, so the lion will chomp. Priority target. A Belle. Will you be chomped? He's in the grass. Can he duck in the grass? Ooh. Ooh, he ducked in the grass. He gets hit on a 4. Because of +2 evasion. Abel, you are... He doesn't want to die. We only need 2 more wounds on this lion. Alright, I want Kane to take the trap card if possible, so I'm gonna have Kane go first. The way I see it, he has a decent shot at killing the lion anyway, if the trap doesn't show up. Or he can miss. Alright, so Kane missed. I'm gonna move Kane here. Just 1 space down. We'll have Jagan go. If Jagan gets hit with the trap, that's he should be okay as long as his head isn't hit. Jagan! I see a 9, I see an 8, so we have 2 hits. I just want to flip that over. Alright, what we got? No trap, no trap. 2 failures. So Abel might get dragged here. Alright, that's a 3. 3 and 3 is only 6, so we do fail, which means our attack will be cancelled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The lion is gonna run over here and drag poor Abel with him. Because of grasp. Or grab. And then Abel will take 1 damage to his head. That is a severe head injury for Abel. Abel, can you be okay? A 7. Not dead. Yet. He's been blinded. The lion grabbed him by the eye. Took it out. Alright, permanent accuracy, and he has the blind. So give him a bleed token. Permanent accuracy down. This man is blind. Okay. And I know that this mod comes with these fun severe injury cards, but I find them mostly unnecessary if you use this tracking when you can just use this nice convenient chart. So we're gonna use the chart. I don't have to worry about the cards. Anyway. That was Jagan. I can try and get rid of the chomp card so it's only basic actioning. This is gonna be risky though. 4 or 5, can't even make it to the grass. If I was to stand here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I'm in range still. Jagan might be knocked down, but that's okay. We'll move up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we'll throw the bone dart. We're actually in range. Safely in range, too. And the 6 does hit, because we're on the stone face. And we found the ear of the beast. Ooh, Lena sniping. It's about time, honestly. Alright, we need to do 1 more wound to this lion, but Abel has a slightly better chance of not losing his life. So it is the lion's turn. That was everybody. And let me think. It's the lion's going. So he's going to basic action. He's going to target Abel because Abel's the priority. Gonna score 2 hits with a 9 and a 2. Abel has no evasion. We're gonna hit the body and the waist. Alright, we cannot dodge. I could eat the fresh acanthus. I can always grind dry the acanthus later. Abel will, while he's being completely beat up, he will eat the fresh acanthus and restore his body hit location, and then take 1 to the body and, what was it, waist? Yeah, 1 to the waist. Won't take home any acanthus this time. I'm hoping I get a love juice. The odds are like 2 in 21, but never know. Alright, so Abel is fine for another turn. I am going to have Jagan go first. Right, this is the next round. We'll have Jagan go first. 2, 3, 4, 5. Just to move him out of the way. And then we'll have Lena go, since she can actually proc the trap safely, which is very rare. That is a 7. We do have a hit. Wow, no trap yet, huh? Well, this can be failed safely too, so we'll score the 8 and take out the lion. Abel's a lucky man. He got some lion testes and he got out alive. Oh fuck. I unlocked the wrong thing. Alright, it should be fine. Hopefully. I saw it move, but it didn't like explode. Gotta make sure I'm over the tall grass when I unlock it. For this terrain, maybe I shouldn't lock it. The 3D terrain actually lets you guys sort of go through them. It's interesting how it works. Anyway, let's put the party target token back. Find stone face back. Lion in the middle, just for the script. Put this here, and this here. This here. That should all be good. We can get rid of the bleed token. Do one thing at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4 resources. 1 iron shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, shimmering mane, golden whiskers. Oh, tons of hide. Tons of hide. Didn't get another white fur, which is a little bit annoying. And we have a great cat bone, no claws, so I might be able to do a spear for the time being. We'll see. It's just me going off memorization. Absolutely no organs, so definitely won't worry about innovating. Okay. I know the other thing we get the Catarium unlocked. Yes, the first time Linus defeated on XP. I just want to double check. So let's heal on XP. Cain comes of age. I'll select a weapon proficiency later. Let's roll age for Cain. I'll do it one at a time. So he is a 10. And we can set, not the rules, we can set the age here. Alright, that's a random fighting art, 7 to 15. So, fighting art. Last man standing. And we want that back in the deck. Alright. Cain is the last man standing. A bell. Somehow not dead. Also coming of age. Also getting a random fighting art. The rhythm chaser. Remove this stuff. Okay. The Castlevania music definitely distracted me. Lena, coming of age. Okay, she has a 9, 7 to 15. Also fighting art. Everybody gets a fighting art. She is a combo master. That's a good one. And then Dragon, he gets 1. Also untouched. Old man is untouched. Okay, so I got my resources, I got the Hun XP, we can put the lion away. Terrain goes away, everything is away, very cool. We have 4 endeavors. And we have a settlement event. It is the Triathlon of Death. Alright, each player has to nominate a different survivor. Now, technically, I'm just one player. But, what is it? I'm pretty sure Poots said 4 people have to race. Adam Poots is the game creator. So, we're gonna pick 4 people. And have them do contests. think we'll pick 4 pugs. This will be a good way to determine who's worthy. Let's have Gordon and Drog. Can have Minerva. And have Lind. Why not? So these 4, let me move them up front and center. Here's how I'll do this. Get 2 more dice. Alright, the die in front of the character, that's their correct die. So, first is the racing contest. Everyone has a standard of 5, so... Boosh, winner, and tied for 3rd. If there's a tie, I think you have to roll again. Yeah, I want to say that was in the official FAQ, but you know what I'm gonna have to do right now is look it up because I can't remember. Give me a moment to do some research, please. Triathlon of death ties. Alright, what we got? Alright, everyone has house rules for this. Was there? I swear there was an official ruling for this. Dun 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 dun. Is that some perfect dark I'm hearing? Oh man. Been an age. Alright, uno momento. I know that Poots was asked. We can just do it probably with a reroll. But hold on, let me continue to try to confirm this. I swear it was responded to. Where's the official Kingdom Death FAQ? It's unfortunate when a lot of things are like Reddit posts and just people talking. Alright, that was me. I was doing a search. Triathlon of Death was not found on this webpage. Oh, I can't find the, I swear there's not a PDF, there's a website of official FAQ from Poots. Ah, well, I found one of the officially answered questions. Triathlon. Why do you not have Triathlon of Death, man? This is just not on this page. Can I find the website? Alright, tell you what, I'm gonna look it up later, but here's what we're gonna do for now. I will look it up on my own time. For now, we have, I remember reading, you know, you can't tie for 3rd. You can't tie for any other places, right? People have their logic. Everyone has their own logic. Some people would be like, you know, you have 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 3rd in this case. If I had 2 tied for 1st, it would be 1st, 1st, and then 3rd and 4th. No one's in 2nd. Right, so in this case, no one's in 4th, but I swear I remember someone loses all the time, so we're just gonna reroll the tie. One of them is using a burst of speed, a final burst of speed, and it's gonna be Lind, so Minerva loses the triathlon. Alright. So she suffers the torn Achilles tendon. Let me do these in order. Gain a permanent movement once per lifetime. Permanent movement. Gordon is a fast man, and let me note that. Triathlon movement gained once per lifetime. Gain 1 courage and gain a new pair of rawhide boots. That'll save me from making a rawhide boots. Skinnery. Rawhide boots. Cool. Let's put it on him because that's what we're gonna do. And then the Achilles, torn Achilles tendon would be a legs. Alright, what is this one? Skip the next hunt, gain a bleeding token. Okay, it's not even that bad. You just skip the next hunt. What is it? It's Minerva. Minerva's skipping the next hunt. Torn Achilles tendon. Oh wait, no, that would be the permanent thing. Okay, hold on. See, that one's not listed on this chart. Wait a sec. Until the end of the showdown. Okay, I'm just making sure. This one's really not that bad, though it's not like a permanent injury. Anyway, that was the racing contest. Now they're having a debate contest, and everybody is equally as good as each other at debating, which is not very. Minerva is doing pretty bad here. Alright, bragging rights and 1 skull basic resource. Gordon is winning hardcore. This motherfucker's got bragging rights. I'm gonna make that a great deed. He has the right to brag, officially, and he got us a skull, which is cool, I guess, since we can get it. And when we get the skull, a survivor of my choice gains an insanity. I'm gonna give that to Jagan. Alright, for no particular reason. Anyway, next, Lind. She gains an understanding. Next, survivor gets too angry and must skip the next hunt. Alright, you're skipping the next hunt too. And Minerva is apathetic. Okay. Apathetic. Cannot use or gain survival and cannot gain any courage as well. Let me, so I can see on a glance that she has this. This is a cool thing with the mod. Let's just move Jagan. Move all stuff, put the card down here, and as you can see, it just fills itself in. Then I can pop that into her. And put her back into the tournament. So we're not done yet. Now she lost 2 out of 3. If she loses the next one, she will be banished from the settlement. So I hope she does okay in the fighting contest. Again, everyone is equal, so nobody's better than the rest. Okay, she didn't lose this, so no one gets banished. Drog, slightly better fighter than Gordon, apparently. Gain 1 weapon proficiency level. Alright, if you don't have weapon proficiency, I believe the ruling on this is you can't just gain it. So nothing happens, unfortunately. Which is unfortunate. Gordon gets the permanent strength. So he came in second on purpose because he's the real winner. And he knew that. Random fighting art for Minerva. Not banished from the settlement. Alright, she's ambidextrous. I will add that to her profile too. I should just leave him to the side during this event. Alright, so Minerva's got some stats, and then our last boy suffers a dismembered arm. Which isn't too bad. What is it? Dismembered arm. I'm just gonna look at the card. I think, yeah, you can't use a two-handed weapon for the first one. Okay. Hold on a sec. I was thirsty. Alright, so Lind has a dismembered arm. And that's our triathlon of death for this year. Thanks for joining us. It is now Lantern Year 2. We get to do the Endless Screams event. That'll be a timeline event. Ugh, I like how there's wraiths and shit here, but it's really the screams of the antelope, so that picture makes no sense. Anyway, we need to select someone to become the voice of reason. The person we select is going to gain a courage. Who has courage? Abel just got it. He has -1 accuracy too. I'm gonna make Abel the voice of reason. Alright, Abel. This one is for you. That's a 2. Alright, well, Abel's face turns pale. He loses the courage he just gained because he's gonna slam his head on the ground like a coward and suffer a broken jaw because he's a coward. Alright, so we're gonna have us a blinded and shattered jaw Abel who lost his courage. But we can hunt the screaming antelope now, which I forgot to mark. A white lion. Screaming antelope. Alright. And I might stick with the lion for a bit. I might do some lion shenanigans. I didn't get a claw, did I? No, we did not. I have the Cat-tarium. I forgot to add that. And if you're playing on this tabletop mod, I think this should be changed. For some reason, the homebrew version, a homebrew edit of it makes the gauntlets and skirt cost less resources because they feel it's better. Why is this like that? Anyway, I will be using the actual Cat-tarium because I'm not a fan of that homebrew version. Their logic is they lowered the resource cost for the armor set because they feel like it's not strong enough to warrant the extra resources, that no other armor set is quite as expensive or something. I don't agree with them. But I don't agree with a lot of things people say when it comes to Kingdom Death strategies. Also, you're all a bunch of cheaters. Nobody plays the rules accurately. You all cheat. Coming at everybody. Alright, anyway. With the year over, it is the settlement phase proper, and Triathlon of Death is done, so let me remove these dice here. Move these here. Move these people. 2 of them are skipping the next hunt. You and you. Now Maria is done skipping the next hunt. She's back in action. So I'm gonna put my hunt skippers like down here. Actually, I could put them all the way over here. We got the space. And then this is everyone currently in the settlement. So, good line hunt, not bad. We didn't get the love juice, unfortunately. We still have no deaths. I can try for intimacy via some augury. And I do have one organ. Honestly, well, technically we have two. I have a ton of hide. I could rush a leather worker. I don't want to build it until I have ammonia. We need understanding first. Based on the resources we got, it's actually a pretty good haul. Let me see what the headdress does again. I think it's just 1 defense to the head. It's flammable. Hold on a second. Okay. Sorry about that. Lion skin oak. I'll plan, you know, as usual, I'll plan what exactly I want to do. But I think I'll destroy this for 2 more hides. I'll get that all set up. So thanks very much for joining me. This has been Episode 2 of Season 1 Kingdom Death Monster. We'll plan out all the endeavors, we'll do the... we'll make our resources and stuff. Because I'm going to need some time to think about it. And then when we get started, I'll have everybody set up to go on the next hunt. We'll probably do another lion. I'm feeling white lion armor this run. I'm feeling white lion armor. We can already get the helmet if I don't want the ear, which I actually can't make because I don't have lion claws. But I'm feeling lion armor. We'll see what all I make. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We'll catch you later for some more Kingdom Death Monster.